Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonFireTools.com, is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics, Shade Wagon, throw some shade, and by DragonFireTools.com, industrial workbenches with integrated tool storage.
Motorhead Garage is presented by DragonFireTools.com. These days, vehicles are trending toward larger windshields, a lot more glass, and glass is getting a lot more expensive. It's gone up fourfold the last few years, Dana. Why is that a formula for disaster when it comes to windshields?
What we've seen in the glass market, again, getting larger. You've got vehicles like a Wrangler, there's just a big flat plate on the front of the vehicle. So, we've seen the chip repair industry take over.
It's a bigger target.
Exactly. So now what we're doing is introducing a film that we can get ahead of even the chipping. This will prevent chips. At that point, hopefully help prevent replacement.
And when you say we, you mean Scorpion Coatings.
Exactly.
You guys have been in the coatings business for almost 30 years. And so it's obviously a name we can trust. And how is your windshield film different than some of the others that are out there?
So what we've done, we started in window film in about 2008. What we saw with technologies between safety security film and paint protection film, we realized we had something that would take impact, prevent breakage of glass.
So safety and security film, folks would use that on an office building or something like that?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yep. So what we were able to do was take what a lot of folks are trying to get away with, a thicker 4-6 mil film, which can affect clarity. We've gotten it down to a 2 mil film. So now you can take a standard thickness film, apply it to your windshield. It is a shrinkable film, so it doesn't have to be just a flat piece of glass. You can put it on any contoured film or windshield as well.
Of course, this protects from chipping, as you've mentioned. What about UV and that sort of thing?
So this film is just strictly for chip prevention.
Okay.
Now what we're doing, and we'll have it released here very soon, is a wipe-on coating, something similar to like what you see with a ceramic paint protection coating, but that's going to offer your UV rejection up to about 75% heat block.
Now, is this something that I can do myself or something I want to leave to a pro?
A little bit of a combination there. So when you've got a flat windshield like this, that is something a do-it-yourselfer can tackle. So we're actually going to offer pre-cut kits for your Wranglers, your Land Cruisers, your FJs.
Okay.
Now with typical windshields, you've got to contour to the glass. In order to install that, you have to be able to shrink the film to the contour of that glass. That's going to take a professional installer. Gotcha. Now this will be available on our website and also be available to professional tint shops to do. So
you have dealers all over the country that can do that.
Absolutely.
Very good. So for the DIYer, folks that might have a Jeep or some vehicle where you have the pre-cut piece, what's the installation like? What's the prep first? What do they have to do to get that windshield ready to install?
Obviously got to clean it. You're going to want a simple solution, a little bit of Dawn, some water, scrub that windshield down well. Then we recommend coming behind it with something, maybe like a clay bar. That'll help take the residue and grease, rest of the bug remnants, all that kind of thing off of it. Anything that's left on that windshield, you install this film, it's going to magnify it. So you want to make sure you clean it really well.
How many times you get a hair in your cell phone protector every time you put it on? So I can relate to that.
So then at that point, it's going to be wet the windshield down well, remove the backing from the film, wet the back of the film as well, stick it on, get it into position, take a simple squeegee the water out from behind it, you're done.
And the tools are simple here. We don't need to even cut it because it's already pre-cut.
Exactly.
Are these tools that come with the kit?
They will. So what'll be included with your kit, you'll get a small Olfa knife, a hard card to do the installation, the knife just in case you need to do any minor trimming or anything in the corners, but outside of that, it'll be pretty simple.
For the sake of being expeditious here, you had some assistance. Is this something folks can do by themselves?
You can. Now, I will say I'd recommend if you've got an extra set of hands to help get that release liner off and the film in place under the windshield, will make your life a lot easier.
I know folks are also going to wonder, does this come in a tint or is this just clear?
So this is just a clear film. Now, our regular automotive tint lines, we do offer the full variety of VLTs, your 5, 20, 35, all that, all the way up to a 70% VLT. So if you want a lighter tint on your windshield, you can do that, but that's going to be more of a professional installation.
And what happens if I do get a rock hitting this? What's going to happen to it?
Beauty to this, that's one thing we consider this. The price point is going to allow it to be what we consider a sacrificial product. So if a rock of size smacks this film, it may damage the film, but it will protect the glass underneath. You can remove this, replace it. It's going to be about the same cost as a chip repair.
It's going to save you hundreds of dollars potentially.
Exactly.
And it's going to save you an insurance claim if you want to do it that way.
Most
as well.
definitely.
Very cool. Now, I mentioned Scorpion Coatings has been around for about 30 years, and it's not just about window film for you guys. So what other kind of products do you have?
So we started out in 1996 as a spray-on bed liner company. We were the one shop, hey, here's Scorpion XO2, it's our awesome bed liner system. Now in the last 28 years, we've developed out to a full coatings company. We offer polyurethanes, polyureas, urethane coatings, undercoating, body liner. Then in 2008, we got into the window film industry. We've got, your regular automotive tints, now our new windshield film. We've got paint protection film. We've got a full line of residential commercial films. So it's been a fun 28 years for sure. We have done enough of this over the last 28 years that we know we beat this product. This is 2 years in development. So we've run it through the ringer. We take it to our professional shops first, have them install it on customer cars. We get that genuine feedback from the field to know how it's going to perform, and then we bring it here to introduce it.
Window film from Scorpion Coatings. It'll protect your windshield. It'll save you a whole lot of money and a whole lot of effort. You can do it yourself or have a pro do it. You can find all of it at buyscorpion.com. Motorhead Garage rolls on right after this, so please stay tuned.